What's up guys, Swift here. We have a huge Diablo 4 update. It's the 1.03 build with a bunch of major additions. I'm going to kind of go over and address what has been added here. I'll scroll through this list very quickly here. I'm not going to go over the minor fixes, but if you guys want to pause it and read these, I will also link the entire patch in the comments and description below if you want to check those out for yourself. But I'm going to go over the big fixes here and let you guys know what I think of them. There's been a lot of changes. They have balancing class updates. They've fixed a ton of bugs, but the major stuff is right here, the gameplay adjustments. I'll talk about them in order here. The first one, they've significantly increased the experience awarded for completing nightmare dungeons. This is huge. This is where we grind. This is where you get your experience at. They've also significantly increased the experience gained from killing monsters in nightmare dungeons. So you're just going to get a ton more experience for doing these nightmare dungeons, which is the best way to grind in the game already. On top of that, we'll go right down here real quick and check this one. This goes with that. Players can now teleport to their nightmare dungeons directly through the map after popping the sigil. This saves us from having to run to the nightmare dungeons and cuts a lot of time off our grinding. On top of that, they've also boosted the hell tides as their chests now provide substantially more bonus experience when opened. On top of that, their roaming bosses will now consistently drop higher quality loot. This is awesome. Those Helltide bosses could drop some of the best loot in the game now. I'm going to have to test this out later and take on some of the bigger bosses in the games. We can also now open our level 80 caches, even if you're not level 80 yet, from the world bosses. They should no longer have a level requirement, and we should be able to open them after taking out the world bosses. A lot of great changes here. These are things that are quality of life improvements. They're going to make the game easier to grind and more fun. On top of that, they've also added a ton of balancing changes. I've already went through these a little bit, but it looks like every class has been buffed just a little bit. I didn't see any real nerfs. It looks like they're buffing the classes. Not everything in the class, but a lot of classes have been buffed. I'll scroll through here and let you guys peek at these a little bit. I will be playing this and doing a lot of testing later on to check out the new patch, but today I am going to be streaming more Final Fantasy 16. Come by and say hi. Be sure to hit that like button for me. And if you're not a sub to the channel, make sure you sub.